Hey you, what are you up to? Why are you why are you covering your phone? What are you writing? Oh, who are you writing? Your mom? Say hi for me. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Maybe I want to join you. I also want to write down my favorite memories of this year and goals written down. What did you write? No, I want to see. Come on, I want to see if you wrote something about me. You better. I better be in like 8 out of 10 of your favorite memories of this year. Like, I. Really? Come on. Alright, I'll accept it if I'm not in half of your favorite memories of this year, but I just want you to know that you are gonna be in the majority of mine because, wow, this year was just. No, don't get me wrong, this year was tough. This year was tough for me and for us, but I would not change anything. Anything, not even that one time that thing happened and I was very embarrassed, but wouldn't change anything, really. This actually reminds me that I have a list on my phone. I have a lot of lists, I know, but I have this one list that is called, let me translate it to English. It might sound weird, but it's called Moments Where I'm Sure I Was Happy. No, honestly, sometimes I'm not sure if I'm happy or not until after, So, and sometimes you think you're happy and then you realize, wow, this wasn't really happiness. This was just this fake feeling of happiness. So yeah, I do have a list. No, I don't have a list for fake moments of happiness. I have I have one list that's called Moments Where I'm Sure I Was Happy, and it's very long, and I created it years before I met you. So there are some memories with different people. So I won't share you the list, but I'll just, yeah, if you go all the way down to all the newest memories, you just took over the space. These past almost 2 years, not 2 years yet, but almost. And wow, we had so many good moments, and yeah, every time I'm sad, every time we have a fight or I'm worried about where this is going, I just go back to this list and I have a good look at it, and it helps me get back to my feelings. Because weirdly enough, sometimes it's hard for me to kind of put myself back into my body and let myself feel whatever I'm feeling. And sometimes it's hard for me to go back to the feelings I have for you, because sometimes you're stressed out, sometimes I'm scared of getting in touch with that. Because I'm scared of getting hurt, I'm scared of getting disappointed, and most of all, scared of getting abandoned. But this list really helps me get back into that. So sometimes I'm mad at my mom and I can see all the good moments I had with her where I was sure that I was happy. It really helps. So I know you're not the kind of person who has this kind of list on your phone, but maybe one day you'll be grateful that you started writing it. Because times we forget, not sometimes, most of the times, and even more now than ever, with all this technology and COVID. I feel like my memory is so much worse than it used to be before the pandemic. Just imagine all the days we lived that we forgot about. I have so many days. I used to call these days something specific. So sometimes my friend and I, we would have not really terrible days, but just days that didn't really matter, days that didn't really count, days where we just waited for, the day to end, for the next day to come. And we just called them days we won't remember. That wasn't as... It just sounds better in my language, but when you translate it, it just sounds so stupid. Like it just, oh well, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Very simple. I know you might have been expecting me to come with like this funny name of those days, but no, just days we won't remember. And I've had so many of those. I guess we all do. Days where I'm just waiting for something to happen, or something to unhappen. And I guess my goal for next year is to make something out of my day every single day. Even if nothing is going on, just create a memory that matters. Create a memory that is good enough to get into my list of moments where I was sure I was happy. I'm not saying that we are spending too much time as like on the couch. I'm just saying that no, really, I mean, yesterday I was reading this book about the state of hyperfocus, and this guy was writing that productivity is not being busy all the time. Productivity is not doing all sorts of things for work or whatever, or cleaning the house. Productivity simply means, well, the essence of productivity is to complete the things that you intended to do this day. So even if I intend to just chill all day and do nothing, and if I manage to do that, then I am in fact productive. And I just really like this description of what it means to be productive and what productivity actually is in its core. Because it's not about being stressed out and just pushing yourself to do as much as possible. It's just about doing what you intended to do this day, no matter what it is. So I want to wake up in the morning and not look at my phone or read the news. I want to wake up in the morning and think about my intention as the first thing. Because sometimes I wake up and I'm lost and I scroll down all the social media platforms on my phone and half the day is over. So instead I want to wake up and I want to think about, okay, what do I want to devote my day to? Sorry, I don't know if that's correctly said grammatically, but you understand what I mean. And I also thought about, how I want to do things differently and how I want to be a better partner for you, a better girlfriend. Partner sounds cool, right? Because I love saying partner when I talk to other people. Yeah, my partner, because then they don't know if you're a guy or a girl or in between. And I love that mystery it creates, and nobody really dares to ask, okay, so do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, or what is partner? And also, are you married, or is it your boyfriend, or is it your business partner? So Yeah, sorry. Just wanted to explain that. So you are my partner. I always call you my partner, and I love that. But I myself am a girlfriend. I see myself as I also see myself as your partner. But so, just to spiral back to what I was saying, my goal for next year is to, okay, so I have goals for myself, but I also have goals for this relationship. And one thing I really want to implement is to have daily or maybe weekly checkups where I'll ask you, is there something you feel like you needed from me today that I didn't give to you? I think that is such a beautiful question to ask, because I think a lot of us are afraid of not being enough, not giving enough, and not performing well enough. And therefore, sometimes our ego tries to protect us, and we just don't put ourselves in situations where we realize these things. So I won't ask you, I won't, notice, because then I can look the other way if I disappointed you or if I didn't live up to what you wanted from me. So I really like this being completely grounded and saying, hey, I love you and I want to be there for you, and I want to be there as much as I can for you in the way that you need me to. But sometimes I just can't, and I want to know if there was something I could do better, because I want to be better for you. And I think, oh, that's so beautiful. So that's something I want to do for you next year. Or, now already. And yes, thank you. It would be amazing if you'd ask me the same, and in that way we have this mutual, I don't know, love, mutual transparency. It's beautiful. It's so cute. Anyways, another thing is also that I want to make you that first cup of coffee every morning, of course. But before that, I want to wake up earlier. I know I don't have to wake up as early as you do, but I want to wake up with you, maybe even 10 minutes before you, just to prepare something for you to eat in the morning. Doesn't matter what, but just something nutritious. Some oatmeal, some fruits, some eggs, just something before you drink that coffee, because I actually heard it's very bad for your stomach, hormonal balance, all of that, if you drink your coffee before eating something. So that's also something I really want to do, starting from, tomorrow. Today I was really tired. Sorry, I really wanted to do it, but I was just really tired. So yeah, those are kind of one of the goals I have set for myself as a partner. There's one more thing, and that is to have this night routine. I love that we are so comfy with each other and we just let each other do whatever, but I know that I know we both need a routine. And I know that you want to have a routine, and I know that I need a routine but don't want to have a routine, because I always want to be free and flexible. But I think I would be more motivated to have this really nice and cozy night routine if we did it together. So that's something I would love to discuss with you and kind of try to see if we can implement a nice little evening where we just don't lay in bed with our phones completely in the dark with the light of the phone illuminating our faces. It's sad. I know we don't do that often, but sometimes it happens, and I just think, I don't want to fall asleep looking at my phone as the last thing today. I want it to be some kind of interaction or some kind of mindful practice before bed. And I would really love to do that with you. Because I did notice when I'm with you, I just fall asleep better. When I'm not with you, I always look through TikTok before I go to bed, and I don't want that habit. I want it to disappear. Instead, I want to fall asleep next to you, talking or reading a little fairy tale for you. I don't know, whatever. We can talk about this tomorrow when we wake up. Because actually, what time is it? Oh my god. I need to shower and get ready. Whee! I even got some messages here. Okay. Oh my god, last day of the year. Let's get ready. I'm really excited to start the new year with you.